JmGO US, your source for JmGO international products. Hello everyone, this is Keith from JmGOUS.rocks. I'm going to answer a couple of questions from users on our video page, or viewers, subscribers. And first one is from Metrofun, and it's about the lag test that we did the video on the other day. I thought I'd do the same test that he did here, just basically clicking on a web page and moving it around and showing you how fast it is. I think that's a good test. You can see there's very little lag in here, if any. The N7 is very responsive, very clear. The graphics are the best that I've seen so far from a JmGO short throw projector. It's not a laser. And I've got this one on a mono stand, sitting approximately, I don't know, probably 10 feet from the wall. I have a giant picture. I think I've got it brought down somewhat, and I'll show you that in the menu setting here in a few minutes. So Metrofun, hopefully that'll take care of your lag test question. And let's move on to the menu for the other subscriber that was asking the question. So I go back to the main menu. These main menus are all the same. There is differences within the menus between the projectors, but for the most part they're the same. They all have the same basics and then a few additions. So let's start with the settings side. We have a Wi-Fi setting that we can go to, or we can pick up all of our different Wi-Fi connections and connect to the one we want. And then we also have a wired connection option that'll allow us to put the Ethernet in. And then there's a Bluetooth a function that'll allow you to turn the Bluetooth on, and it shows you the device name. You can make it discoverable or not discoverable, and you can do a refresh. Then there's an input source function where you can go local or the HDMI input. You can also pop up a left screen for that, or a right screen, I should say. There's a mirroring function that installs the HappyCast. So we're not going to do that right now, it's already on there. There's a power function that allows you to check software updates. And then it also allows you to shut the unit down or do a timing shutdown, where you can shut it down in 1 hour, 3 hours, or set it up for a custom shutdown. And then the image setting is probably the most detailed. We have several different options here. You have ordinary, where it's the default. You can set it on low luminance, which is energy saving, or high luminance, or you can set it on custom. And you can change the colors, red, green, and blue, right here if you'd like to do that. I'm going to set this on back to ordinary. And then you can change the aspect ratio from 16:9 to 4.43 or 16:10. It has a digital zooming option that you can zoom in or out. Actually, in is the only way you can zoom. You can't go out with it anymore. There's also an automatic focus setting that allows you to turn it on or turn it off. Default is on. Keystone correction, you can do that manually or automatically. It also has a horizontal correction that it'll do automatically. And it has a custom correction that you can go to 4 corners and move the screen around up or down, depending on where you want it. I'm gonna reset this one just to show you. Well, you can move it. Let me try this. You can move it in. If you don't like that, you can go back to reset and it brings it back to where it was. You also can do a ceiling mode and a rear mode for the projection. The sound, you can turn through the speaker of the unit, or through the raw or the PCM, which is outputs to your sound systems, through SPDIF output on the back of the N7. You can turn the system sound on and off. You can use it as a Bluetooth speaker or not. Language input, it allows several different types of languages: French, German, Spanish, Portuguese, Arabic, Indonesian, Korean, all these other languages that you can set it up with. Your time zone you can set to your current time zone. I have this one set for Pacific, but actually it's Eastern. So since we live in Indiana, change it to Eastern time. Keyboard input method, there's only one choice. In the future, they may add choices to that. And then general setting, you can clean the cache if it needs it. It has an auto start feature that lets you start up on any app that you like. You can change the theme wallpaper, or you can add your own custom wallpaper. Software update allows you to go to the factory reset or check for software updates online. So this is the about function, and it basically tells you all of the details about the projector, the system version, the UI version, MAC address, RAM available, so on and so forth. So I'll show you the settings for the video. In order to access those, you need to be playing a video. So I'm going to go to a disk drive that I put in here that has a lot of content on it. So let's go find a video that we can play on here. We'll do in our advertising section. I'll go on down. There's a real good video here that would work. So right here. So what happens is when you're playing your video or on your game or on your cable TV, you can press the dead center bottom button. This iPhone keeps wanting to change the contrast or the look of it, and it really doesn't do it justice. It's a whole lot better than the iPhone can reproduce for some reason. But I hit this button, and there's a menu that pops up over here that says signal source. It lets you change from local, where I'm at, to HDMI. And you right click it. This is where you get into the 3D modes. You can turn it off, or you can set it for left-right video mode, upper or lower, or automatic. Most of the videos that I watch have to be set for automatic. And I'll play a 3D video and show you here shortly. So the next function over is a luminance mode. You can go back and change it to your high or low luminance that we had earlier in the main menu. And then there's a picture mode. You can go with bright, standard. There's bright, standard, soft, or user. And user mode is the key to allow the next menu to pop up, which is brightness. And then contrast. Go from 0 to 100. Saturation, 0 to 100. Hue, 0 to 100. Color temperature, cold, standard, or warm. And this is the key that Mitch wanted, was the sharpness setting from 0 to 100. So, but where the factory settings are, it looks wonderful. If you'd like to adjust it, you can do it with the changes. You can also change your audio mode on this left pop-up menu. So let's go back to the standard one here. If I go to standard picture mode, then I don't get those options. I have to be in user mode. For a 3D movie, let's go back and play it. There's a good one on here called Food Fight. I don't have 3D glasses to put in front of the screen, but you can see it starts out. Let's start from the beginning. It starts out as a double screen. If you have those type of glasses, I'm not sure what those are, but you can pop up your menu, go back to 3D mode, click it on automatic, and it shuts off for a second and then comes back on as a combined picture for the active 3D glasses that JmGO also sells. These have to be charged up, but when they sink in, you get the best 3D experience that you've ever seen. So hopefully this video has answered all of your questions. If it hasn't, please let me know. and I'll make another one. You can buy the N7 at our website, www.JmGOUS.rocks. We have them in stock, and we have a limited quantity, however. So if you want yours, you can buy it today. We'll ship it tomorrow, and you can have it in a couple days and just have the time of your life with it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys later.